Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing fucking great. I'm in a good mood.
Yeah.
I'm not even tired.
Yeah. Even better. I'm not doing that good, but I'm doing all right. I'm not as good as you, but everything is all right.
So go ahead.
No, I was just gonna tell you, occasionally when you're milling something, you haven't milled anything in a long time, but the chips kind of fly back at you. Well, I had a chip land on my bottom lip and my top lip at the same time, and it burned my top and bottom lip. So it looks like I have herpes on my top and bottom lip, and it hurts like hell, and it's annoying me.
So I'm curious with the way you worded that.
Mm-hmm.
Why were you being all passive aggressive about the fact that I haven't ran a machine in a while?
Oh, I wasn't trying to. I was being passive. I wasn't trying to be aggressive. I was just, you sell meat now.
No, but the way you said it, you insinuated that you're a better man than me because you have to run a machine and I don't.
Let's go out to the bar and solve this problem.
You know, when I'm working through my spreadsheets on my meat sales, you haven't worked with Excel in a while. You don't know what I'm talking about. But.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so I want to apologize in advance to anybody that's listening to this episode.
Okay.
Because I want to treat this a little differently than we normally do when we have a surprise guest.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to let them know that it's gonna be dog shit. Like I'm fully anticipating this episode to be a fucking train wreck.
I think it's gonna be awesome.
So a quick explanation. I'll just tell everybody flat out what happened.
Okay.
I should read the email.
Yeah. Yes, you should set everybody up. This guy's gonna be fucked when he comes in. We're setting him up for failure.
No, he set himself up for failure.
Agreed. That I agree with.
Okay, here we go. Hi, Doug. I hope you're having a great week. My name's Brendan, and I'm the founder of Master Talk, a YouTube channel I started to help the world master the art of public speaking. Great to see what you're doing with the Who's Right podcast. Great focus on what's right, first and foremost. I'm reaching out to your show to help your audience navigate how to present effectively online and share my free resources with folks during this difficult time. Let me know if you'd be interested in having me on as a podcast guest for your show, and I hope you're staying healthy and happy.
Oh.
Okay.
So you thought the first thing I thought when you read that to me, and you said out loud exactly the first thing I thought. Yeah, he's never listened to our show. This guy's never listened to our show.
So I responded to him. I'm assuming you've never listened to our show. That's okay. Check out an episode and see if you would still be interested in coming on and trying to train my co-host and I on public speaking. He said, I just listened to a few minutes. You guys are hilarious. Happy to come on. Feel free to send me your scheduling link. Thanks a lot. Okay. I'm not going to read the rest of the exchange. I'm not going to read the rest of the exchanges, but all of that happened yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So our thought is we're going to bring this guy into the envelope. Is that what you say?
Yes. Yep. Bring him into the envelope.
And he's going to teach us how to public speak.
He's got a real challenge ahead of him.
He's fucked.
I don't know that he understands how retarded I really am.
Oh, fuck. Should we come up with an angle before he gets here on like you could just be mentally challenged and
It's funny that you went there. I was thinking the angle would be that you're super gay and you're really attracted to me and I'm not interested. And you go with I'm mentally challenged. Why not both?
What if we're ex-lovers who have since split?
We used to do the show in the same room, but the sexual energy was too much. Oh my God.
I would be telling a story and look over and just get lost in his eyes.
Oh. Yeah, we'll just go with all of it at the same time.
Yeah, so I'm fully anticipating this guy not having a sense of humor. Like he's not going to agree with how funny we think it is that he's brown.
Right. So the joke is you're brown? That's a good one, guy.
Hey-oh. What's the deal with the brown people? Oh, well.
I almost feel not bad because, like, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to grow his show or whatever, but, like, he obviously didn't listen, and then he went and listened for a few minutes and said, oh, you're funny. But, like, you got to give it a little more time, buddy.
Well, okay, the thing that, and I'll probably repeat myself because I'm going to say the same thing to him.
Yeah.
The thing that rubbed me the wrong way is, it's great to see what you're doing with Who's Right, because
Right.
it's important to find out what's right. It's like,
Do you think that was like a form email that he wrote and just dropped in the name, like of 10 different podcasts?
oh, I'm sure the majority of it was form. Like, okay, so do you think the Fart Mouth got one? And he said, I agree, farting in mouth is great.
I like to see what you're doing farting in people's mouths. God, I hope so. I think it's just awesome that we get these opportunities. Somehow, some way, we've reached enough people that we get people like this reaching out to us. Do you think we should not let him promote his shit? Every time he starts to promote anything, just cut him off. Anytime he starts to talk about public speaking, cut him off. Just start telling stories about fucking baloney.
Or we could go all the way back to like episode 3 and get what's his opinion on stop signs.
Even better. I'm gonna ask him what he thinks about Donald Trump, just to start it off.
Yeah, I don't necessarily have an angle in mind. I just know that I'm going to be miserable.
That's great. That's just great.
I hope my internet don't drop out again.
Oh, you asshole. I think if yours drops out, it's going to infect mine too. This guy's going to be sitting here on our stream by himself. That's what we should do. Leave the room and see how long he stays on stream live by himself. That would be such a shitty thing to do.
Oh, that's not bad. I could just make him full camera.
Yeah.
And then me and you can take a break.
Yeah. Public speak, bitch.
All right.
Does he have a large following?
I doubt it.
I hope he does. I hope that there's so many people watching him.
It's a Patreon episode.
No, I know, but I meant like watching his show. That would be hilarious. And I hope he hyped it up somehow, even though it was just yesterday that all this went down. I hope he went live yesterday and hyped it up.
What did he say? Master Talk. Let's see if we can find Master Talk on YouTube.
All right.
He's the founder.
Oh, boy.
We should be founders.
I mean, aren't we?
You're a flounder. I want to be a founder.
I'm the flounder. The flounder of the Why is that so funny? I'm the flounder of the Who's Right podcasts.
Oh, dude, he must have the same fucking producer that we have. The same goddamn cutouts of him making faces into the camera with the white outline. All right, I want to hear if he's got an accent. God, I hope it's not that, because like I think he's Indian or something.
Wasn't his name like Tim Smith or whatever?
Oh, fuck. I should have maybe done this prior to.
Nah, fuck it. It's funner this way.
All right, let's find out here. Master Talk.
All right.
Here we go.
Is not enhancing what is, but rather advancing towards what will be.
Oh, I'm out. No. I like enhancing what is and not worrying about what will be, or whatever the fuck you said.
What are you, the Brown Beatles? I'm the walrus, motherfucker.
Oh no, this is gonna be a disaster. He's one of those like serious types, you know, like, jeez.
I see somebody in the comments says he has 31,000 subs. I would assume that he has purchased them because it looks like his views is like 100, 200 views per video.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna come on here and tell us to buy views, buy subscribers. So
All right, I need to make a note to ask him about that. How much did he pay for his subs?
so how much did you pay for all your subscribers?
How much subs cost? That's my note. what they beat?
How many rupees did that cost you?
You ain't got a hair in your ass if you don't say that when he's.
I don't know if I can. That's such a dick thing to say to somebody you don't even know. I feel like such an ass.
Oh, I got it. Fuck.
All right.
Real quick, I need to get Fathy on here and have Fathy act as our translator, even though this guy speaks perfect English.
He's our throw Fathy to do sign language. Oh shit.
Oh fuck. I can't,
Oh, that's funny.
I can't get my fat fingers going fast enough to find Fathy.
That's great. This is gonna be a fucking disaster.
It would be so fucking funny if every time the public speaker guy talks, I'm like, I can't understand what you're saying. And
It's
then
like perfect English. And then Fathy says something completely different. Something completely different than what he says. And you're like, oh, okay, now I get it.
all right, I'm sending Fathy the link.
Oh, man. That's funny. One of these days, something's gonna hit. We're gonna get it, and this might be it.
Private investigators in the chat said that it doesn't look like he bought his subscribers. He's just had a couple decent videos.
Oh, okay. Well, this will bring him up.
Yeah, absolutely.
We should allow him to put this on his channel. That would be kind of funny. The whole thing, even all of this.
All right. So hopefully Fathy gets in here in time for us to bring him up to speed.
How is that going to work?
I don't
He's
know.
going to translate.
I don't. Maybe we'll do it differently. Maybe we'll have Fathy. We'll say that we have a big following in Egypt, and Fathy translates in real time as we're talking.
It just talks over us.
Yes. What's up, Fathy?
Hello. Hey,
How's it
Dr.
going?
Anthony.
How you
Hey,
doing?
were you
Doing great.
Did you happen to be listening while we were just talking?
Nope.
Okay. So we're having a guest on here in a couple minutes, and what the fuck is going on in the background?
At my background?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got a chopper going.
incoming.
Okay, I'll fix it. Just give me one.
Shoot it
second.
down.
No, this ain't gonna work.
You hear that chopper?
I can't hear you now.
Now you're super low.
Hold on.
Just
I
give
can
me a
speak- I can do
Doug.
this.
He's like, just give me a second, Doug.
Is that what they say? Is Black Hawk down?
Yes.
So, audio is better now.
Yes.
Wait.
The noise went away, but yeah, I think so.
One side it gets fucked up from the other. Is the audio good now?
Yeah, I think
No.
so.
No.
Sounds okay.
Okay, what do you want?
Okay, so we have a guest coming on, and I wanted you to be the interpreter because he's also brown, and I wanted you to translate between white and brown.
Okay, good. I'm good for it.
All right.
But he speaks perfect English, just so you know.
Yeah. I'll translate. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh, so what's going on, Fathy?
I'm doing great. I didn't know you guys are recording now. Your schedules are fucked up, and I can't keep up with you guys. Like
Yeah.
we're
Hey.
live Monday,
Hey.
live Sunday.
Hey. The meat doesn't sell itself, all right? You sell meat when you sell meat, all right? God. See how I defended you there?
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
So, Fathy, what would your solution be?
to what, honey?
All right.
This
So-
translation is going to be great.
We committed to one bonus episode a week, right?
Okay.
And we have done that through thick and thin, through snowstorms, through fucking tree damage, through jobs, everything. And here you are fucking bitching about it.
Okay. See, because I care about the
Okay.
show. I care about the show. I care about you guys, and I care about how this show develops into a full-time thing. That's why I'm bugging you. If I don't care, I wouldn't tell you anything. See how
What-
you feel like a bitch now?
No, I don't feel like a bitch.
I felt like a bitch on your behalf. What are you talking about?
On my behalf?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're an asshole. He cares about how the show goes and you're yelling at him.
No, he's bitching that we are inconsistent in our bonus episodes.
We are.
No, we're not. We committed to one bonus episode a week, and we do that.
You know what else we committed to? Do you want me to tell you what else we committed to that we don't do?
I've never stopped you from going in there and talking to them assholes.
Okay, when was the last after show, Doug?
Shut up.
Okay.
God, I don't want to deal with two brown people. He's going to fucking gang up with him. He's going to take...
Wait. What kind of brown people? Because we're like factions, so maybe he's like another brown people like that we hate.
He speaks better English than you.
Fuck you.
If it helps, Fathy, you speak better English than I do, so
I was waiting that he'll speak in English and I'll translate into Arabic.
that would be even better.
How come you're not on camera?
See, you call me like it's 2 a.m. here, and you just want me to have a camera on, a microphone, and you're asking too much.
Why are you even awake at 2 a.m.?
You could have said no.
See, because this is Ramadan, so we fast all day and eat all night. So I stay up in the window that we eat.
That's cheating.
Try to be
Isn't that
productive.
cheating?
Shut up, they don't know.
That means yes, it's cheating.
So what do you do for Ramada Inn or whatever the fuck you call it?
Ramada Inn.
Ramadan. Ramadan.
Ramada Inn. Got it.
See, see, you
Howard
gotta
Johnson.
not eat or drink during the whole day, like from 4 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Why?
Not even water.
No. Oh, you don't even get water?
Not even water.
Damn,
Why?
I didn't know that.
To go to heaven, not to be with you guys after life. Getting stuck with
So if you
but-
drink, okay,
No.
hold on. So if you drink water, you
go
don't
to
get into
hell.
heaven?
Yeah.
Just one time?
In
Or is
Ramadan,
there-
you don't. You're breaking the rules.
so when you get to heaven, he's like, remember that one time you drank water? You're out.
next to pedophiles and rapists and the dude that
we got a
drank water.
special place in hell for you.
You're just laughing at your lame ass.
So is it normal during Ramadan to stay up all night so that you can eat regular food?
Yeah, that's the norm. Like,
So you're
stores-
the normal thing is just to like
Have a late supper.
skirt the rules. I don't understand. What are you like? What's the sacrifice if you're just switching your schedule for a while? That doesn't make any. The idea was supposed to be that you don't eat, and then you like. I'm confused.
a lot of people can't switch their schedules because they have a job like I don't know what you call it, a 9 to 5. But I don't have a job, so I can cheat. Like, I do this trick because I don't have a job. I don't have anything to do.
Do you know if Muslims in America, like, is Ramadan like huge? Is it like a? I mean, do you have to do it?
Actually, like
Once
the
you
fun
come to
thing,
America, you stop.
it's the fun thing is you don't drink or eat from sunrise till sunset.
Yeah.
And there are some like places where there's no night, like Iceland. What the fuck? This is the wrong kind of brown.
What's up, Brendan?
What's up, Doug? Johnny, Fatty? Good to see you guys.
All right. So I looked at your YouTube channel and I seen that you were dark skinned. So I brought in an Egyptian to translate. But it turns out you speak better English than all of us. So
Yeah, from working too hard at a call center.
all right. So a quick introduction, Brendan. You are you have a YouTube channel, and I've already filled the audience in. I've already talked about your YouTube channel, played a little bit, but you had reached out to us. And first thing I've got to ask is, do you normally reach out to shows without ever checking them out?
We do actually. Yeah, I was on this show the other day. It was super funny. It was called Fiddly Dicking, and there was like six different hosts, and we were just making fun of each other for an hour. So I just like doing these for fun. So yeah, it was really fun.
Okay.
Wait, so you said so you have a whole team behind you?
Oh, no, I meant we in the sense of that particular show had like 6 different hosts interviewing me, and I could only see like 2 of them. So there were like different voices talking, and I was just like, oh my God, what's happening here? So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Okay. So
He's saying that like he went to a show and there were like 6 guys.
thank you, Fatty.
Thanks, Fatty.
They were 6 men, yeah.
Yeah, 6 guys. Yeah.
Okay, so you have I'm not going to apologize or change how we act on this show, even though you are not used to it. Okay.
Yeah.
So at some point, you're going to get pissed off and leave. I have no doubt.
No, not at all. Trust me, you guys are easy. I've been through much worse.
Okay.
Okay.
I was on this show once early in my career called Weirdos.tv. This is a real story. I get on the podcast and my head starts floating in the air. And I start freaking out. I was like, what the hell is going on? And then his face pops out of anywhere and he goes, say a poem. And I go, what the hell? And he goes, yeah, just do a poem. And it was the weirdest show ever. Yeah, so nothing beats that. Trust me, guys. You guys look pretty normal to me.
So my first question is, what is your opinion of Donald Trump? Second question.
What a dick. Stole my spotlight.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how are you going to teach us to be better public speakers?
He just got rid of the other guy.
Now what are we going to do?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things people get wrong about Donald that I'll comment on.
No, I was fucking with you about that.
Oh, sure.
He was fucking with me is what he was doing.
Yeah, for sure. Communication. Yeah, happy to share some tips. So for me, I think communication applies for all of us, right? It's not just for the executive in a boardroom.
Stop. Nope.
Oh, okay.
You are not going through a fucking. I want
Talk.
you.
This isn't a TED Talk.
I want you to tell me and Johnny how we can become better public speakers.
Well, it depends. What is your guys' goal? Like, what do you guys want to achieve?
I want to be the
public
CEO of
speakers.
Apple.
Really, Johnny? You want to be the CEO of Apple?
Yes.
Why is that? Why do you want to be the CEO of Apple?
Money. I don't want to do any of the work. I just want all the CEO money.
I don't think communication's gonna save you, man. There's a couple other things you got to work on, probably.
Do you know any of those?
Okay. So Johnny is not known necessarily for his ability to tell a story. Okay.
Right.
So he's got some good stories to tell. He just doesn't know how to formulate them in a way that people want to listen.
Right. My communication skills are lacking.
Okay, so what I want to come out of this is I want Johnny to be able to get from A to B in a story in an entertaining fashion with a story arc. Go. Make that happen.
And I want
Sure.
to be CEO of Apple.
Sure. Let's. Thanks for the goals. Let's set the expectation and knock it out. So storytelling.
Don't
just means-
talk like that. That's if you're trying to teach me to talk like that, I'm never going to be CEO with that kind of talk.
Sure. So
We need some synergy here.
Right.
So storytelling just means outcome and then what's the story. So what a lot of people get wrong is they tell a story without having a point to it. And this is true whether it's
You hit the nail on the head there, buddy.
Right.
so the problem with Johnny's probably just rambles and you just go like, well, where are you going with the story? And he just keeps talking for
You
20
have
minutes.
listened to the show.
So you've listened. Good.
Yeah, I've listened to a few minutes. Yeah, the show's good. But we all have that friend, right, who just keeps talking, goes, I have this great story. And you're going, yeah, what happened? And they're going, yeah, I went to this bar with this and this. And after 20 minutes, you're like, when?
So
Like, when-
what happened?
So like what? So whereas the key is, even stand-up comics do this, is they start with the punchline first. They start with the lesson first. So the first step is figuring out what that is. So you start there and then you write a bunch of stories and you figure out which one helps you serve that goal the best. That's the way you tell stories.
Turns out he was Jewish the whole time.
There you go.
So you start with the punchline and then you work backwards.
So on paper, not in the actual live.
Oh,
show.
not in the actual conversation. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, all right.
And then the story leads up to that punchline. Whether that's a good punchline or not is a different story. But then, then you kind of figure out what makes the most sense. Yeah.
I didn't get any of that.
That's because you're Egyptian, Fatty. That's because you're Egyptian. So figure it out.
So
Don't
this
laugh
guy's
at
going
me,
to
you look
translate
fucking
for
Indian.
you.
Okay, so Brendan, where are you from that's not America?
So I'm actually Canadian. I'm based in Montreal, but my
Liar.
parents are from Sri Lanka.
Your family's from where?
You're not
Sri Lanka.
You're from Mumbai.
Did you say Sri Lanka?
Yeah, it's like a small country south of India.
We don't even know any
I
racist
told
jokes
you
about that
something.
place.
I don't know shit about Sri Lanka.
Do you guys
What-
steal bikes?
It's kind of like probably. It's kind of like the India that nobody cares about. Think of it like that.
I thought India was the India nobody cares about.
Fatty, are you aware of whatever country he said he was from? Canada, Lanka, or whatever he said?
Yeah. Sri Lanka, it's a poor country in like between a lot of poor East Asian countries.
Isn't
Okay.
Isn't Egypt a poor country? What are you talking about?
Yeah. I didn't say that Egypt was not a poor country, but we are poor.
but
like,
you were
we are
kind of being an
Middle
ass.
Eastern
You
poor.
were trying to
Listen,
tear this guy down, and I don't appreciate
we
it.
we are Middle Eastern poor. Like they are Indian poor. It's different. We are all brown, I know, but we are different brown.
Okay, so which is more poor, Middle Eastern poor, or what was the other poor?
Canadian Lanka poor.
Sri Lanka.
No, you didn't say Sri Lanka poor. You said Middle Eastern poor and
Indian poor.
Indian poor. Which is more poor?
I mean, probably India.
So,
Yeah, probably.
Brandon, when you
Probably
grew up,
more.
did you grow up in a place that was your walls mud?
No, I'm based in Canada, man. It's an igloo. Get the facts.
No,
right, Adam.
So, were you born in Canada?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Canada.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, it's boring.
It's boring.
My parents lived in a mud
See,
house.
this guy doesn't have the good stuff. Like he didn't fight for his life the first 12 years
I really did it
to
actually.
have an internet connection.
I had a pretty easy life, but well, you know, my parents were factory workers. I didn't grow up with. Well, we grew up at minimum wage.
no,
but
You
like,
probably never even worn a suicide vest, have you?
not yet. Maybe that'll change.
No, before they brought you in, they told me like there's a brown guy coming, and I was like, cool. It's either like someone I can relate to, and here you come saying you're Canadian. I can't relate to you.
Can you
is
relate to
there-
me?
Is there a reason why your camera's off, by the way, Fatty? Or
Because he's fat.
Yeah,
that's okay. You can do that.
it's 2 a.m. here, so they called me out of the blue.
He's
That's
also
nice.
at the
Deployed
Ramada
for several
Inn, and they don't have very good internet connection.
He can't afford
Yeah.
the Ramada Inn.
Because I'm authentic. I'm authentic Egyptian.
So, Brendan, what religion are you?
I don't really practice that much religion, but my parents are Hindus. Yeah.
So, do you have a Ramada Inn in your religion too?
What's a Ram? Oh, you mean Ramadan? I literally got that joke like 10 minutes. I thought that was like a hotel he was staying at. It was like the
So
Ramada
we-
Inn. No, we don't practice Ramadan. That's people who practice Islam.
So he only practices; he's not doing it for real. Got it.
I like how we pitted these two people against each other. So
Well,
crazy.
Okay, who do you think would win in the fight? The guy who grew up on the south side of Canada, or the guy in the Egyptian desert?
Probably the Egyptian desert. I mean, Canadians are really nice. There's not a lot of big fighters out of Canada. So Egyptians would probably, except maybe Jean St. Pierre. So, and he's based in Canada. He lives there. So
Thank you. Yeah. The Egyptian would win.
plus, if he's actually fat, he would just squash me. So it just wouldn't
Yeah, he
even
is.
be.
Super fat.
Big tub of
Don't-
shit, that
actually-
fatty.
and I'm skinnier than a twig, so it wouldn't take too long for Fatty to beat me up.
I like that he's calling him fatty.
Me too. It's great.
Oh, is it Fatty or is it Fatty?
No, it's fatty. It's short for fat guy.
Listen, okay. Listen, Bunjab. Listen to me. So, how many scams have you run? Like,
How about you
Where
open
do you
your
work?
camera first and talk to me like a man before you throw out
where do you work?
accusations?
Where do you work? Are you the only Indian like working in Microsoft trying to convince everybody you're not a scammer?
You're close. You're close, actually. I worked at IBM before I did this full time.
Ma'am, I am not a scammer. Ma'am, I'm not. I'm trying to help you, ma'am.
That's a pretty solid accent. Actually.
So wait. So you do this full time?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's really fun.
How? Okay, how? Because that's what we want.
Yes. I mean, I really don't want to be the CEO of Apple. I want to do this full time. Let's get serious now.
Speech coaching.
No, just talking.
No, just
Oh.
I want a podcast full time.
Oh
If
no.
If speech coaching is the way, then yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we don't make any money off our YouTube channel. I make probably like $100 a month or something. But the clients
Back to
is what
selling.
gives us the full time income.
Oh, you have an actual like business where you teach people to talk.
Yeah, that's what happened after I started making videos. Like a few months later, I started getting clients, and the business grew. And then I was like, oh, I could just do this full time and just teach people how to speak.
I'm supposed to ask you why Indian chocolate cake isn't moist.
What's Indian chocolate cake?
I don't know. It was just a comment that came up, and
I've never. Maybe I should try that. I guess it's a takeaway for me. We never had desserts growing up. We couldn't afford any, so we just had lunch and dinner. That's it.
okay. I'm trying to understand how you are helping me become a better talker, and you're not. You're just arguing with Fatty. Like if I'm going to sit in the same virtual room with two brown people, I want to get something out of it.
Well, I guess what you're gonna get out of it is Indian chocolate cake. I guess, at this point.
What is the?
Yeah, maybe do some
what-
prep. Like, don't call one of them at 2 fucking a.m. asking to get into the show.
Hey.
And get the other like.
Oh, are you actually living in Egypt right now, Fatty? So it's 2 a.m.
Listen,
Listen,
Yeah,
He's
man.
at the Ramada Inn right now as we speak.
He's at the Ramada.
You can get it from like no camera, bad internet connection, my accent.
I can hear the pyramids in your accent.
you made me lose my fucking train of thought. God damn it.
Do you want to learn how to be a better speaker?
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
try to run the show while, like, when Doug stops to think, maybe say something and just don't wait there.
Are you talking to me?
That's the tip. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Johnny. Johnny Gargalist.
Shut up.
All right, so
That's all I got.
You guys are fucking worthless. All right, Brendan. So I want you to coach me. You asked me what the goal is. So my goal is to become a good enough public speaker that I don't have to have a co-host as a crutch, and I can go branch off on my own, and then make this sweet, sweet Patreon money and keep it 100%. Also, we have our own coffee company. If you're interested in buying some.
It's like Who's Right Coffee or something.
No, Arizona Bay coffee.
Mm.
You ever been to Arizona Bay?
I've been to Arizona, like the state. Like I went
Been to the
Phoenix.
Bay?
Is the Bay like San Francisco? Is that what you guys mean?
I mean, kinda.
I mean, I've been to California, but never been to San Francisco. No.
Hold on, Brendan. I'm not following your logic. Okay. The question was, have you ever been to Arizona Bay? And you said, I've been to Arizona. And then Johnny said to the Bay. And then you switched states.
Yeah, because that's right. Because maybe I got it wrong. Maybe there's an Arizona Bay in San Francisco that I'm not aware of.
Nope. There is no Arizona Bay as of now. We're just wishing.
So yeah, I've been to Arizona, Chandler, and Sedona.
Monica?
Yeah, I don't care. Okay.
Sure.
He said, I don't care.
Then why'd you guys ask? Don't ask.
No, I didn't ask what parts of Arizona you've been to and all that shit. I don't care. What I said is I want to branch away from Johnny and start my own YouTube channel. I'm not confident enough in myself or my ability to public speak. So give me what I need to be successul.
Honestly,
Money.
let me reassure you. I think you can do just fine on your own, Doug. So you can just get started.
What the hell? You've been on for 5
I
minutes.
mean,
here.
you got like a fat guy who doesn't want to turn on his camera. And you got a guy who thinks he's gonna be Apple CEO. I think you're gonna be just fine without these guys. So,
All right.
I mean,
Okay.
I got a crooked left arm, but I started making YouTube videos as a kid. I mean, you could make videos.
Hold on. Hold your arm up again.
Weird.
You're just bending your elbow.
No, it's
We all
literally.
have that.
That's funny. Actually, I love that. You're
You're
right.
not
Actually,
special.
for this one, it works really well. Actually, you're right.
All right, put both arms. Oh,
Looks-
yeah,
It looks weird.
You got a
It
little-
bends the wrong way.
you got a little crooked thing going on there. All right, I'll give you that.
You got a little crooked thing going on there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's been a
are
while.
you?
Yeah.
You're saying there's no coaching that you're able to give me to make me a better speaker. I'm good enough right now.
I mean, to go on your own for the goal that you have. Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't need
Okay.
to be this flamboyant communicator. I think you just gotta
I
get
think
rid
he
of.
does.
You just gotta get rid of debt weight and.
Hey, dead weight. What are you talking about?
Hey, this is a comedy podcast. You guys want me to be funny? That's
No, I think you're doing just fine, Brandon. I'm glad you're on.
Oh,
Old
shit.
Johnny Deadweight over there.
And then you got
Ja-
fatty actual weight.
You're making fun of me while you have a fucking eye higher than the other.
I'm glad that we could facilitate this meeting. This is great.
Yeah.
Fatty,
One higher
I-
upper than the other, twisted arm, fucked up jeans, and you're making fun of me.
Hey, I'll
Fatty,
take it.
Fatty, I have to take Brendan's side in this. He made a point, which is you won't even show your fat face on camera. So it is completely
Almost all of
unfair for you to sit there in the dark.
You're gonna fucking get face.
It's funny because Fatty called me the Indian scammer, but he sounds much more like the Indian scammer on the call than I do.
Yeah, but when both of us, okay,
Oh my god!
now I'm here.
Oh, you really are
We-
fat. Look at that.
When both of us, okay, when
We
both
shamed
of
you
us,
into coming on at 2 a.m. That's great.
Okay, I woke like you woke me up. Like when we both opened the webcams, me and you, Brendan, you look more like a fucking scammer. You look like someone named Kari Masala. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I think you're the one who needs coaching, not Doug. Fatty. Don't go like.
This
don't
is
do
even
the,
better.
when you're talking.
I don't.
Take a pause. And don't interrupt people either. That's bad things to do. It's speaking.
I'm not. It's the internet. I'm not interrupting you, okay? And I'm not that bad. It's water weight, and the doctor said I'm okay. I'm taking medicine. I'm taking medicine. I'm gonna be okay.
I'm gonna be
The
okay.
doctor said I'm gonna be okay.
You're gonna be
Tune
okay.
in, tune in next episode where Fatty's gonna come live from his water hospital.
Listen, I'm okay. I'm okay with Doug making fun of me. I'm okay with Anthony making fun of me. They're white. I'm okay with that. Like they earned it. A lot of years of like
We earned it.
colonization, they earned it. But don't make fun of me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I won't accept it. Like, you're from Sri Lanka, the
I
fucking
think you're
poorest
outnumbered.
country in the
I
world,
accept
and you're
it.
making fun of
I think he's just hungry.
There's something I teach in coaching called accepting reality as is, and you're just not ready for that just yet, Fatty. But maybe one day.
Maybe
Yeah.
one day when you check out of the Ramada Inn, you'll be better.
So, Brendan, I got a question. Are you gay?
No,
Okay. Are you married or anything?
no, not yet.
Okay. Have you ever been on a date?
No,
You know, funny enough, I've never been on a date.
All right.
I told you you're homo.
So
I've
what I
never
was
gone out.
curious about is your voice. You have a white person voice.
I do. Yeah, it's
And-
very white.
If like you talk to some girl on the phone or something, and then you show up and she's like, "Oh,
He said
Yeah.
he sent his servant.
I've always been scared of
It's in the
dating. So
car
actually,
driver.
never
Why is
happened
that?
yet. So.
okay, how's this? You make me a better public speaker, and I'll get you laid."
I think that's a good deal, man. We can work something out. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this just I've always been afraid of commitments. I focus most of my time on the business, so never really focused on girls that
that's
much.
No.
Ugh. How old
All
are
right.
you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, we got some. We're gonna have to change this conversation. I think
Uh-oh.
we need to figure out what's really going on with him, because it's not. I'm focused on my fucking business. I promise you that.
There's a deeper psychological issue that
Either-
you'll find out.
There
than-
always is.
Either you're gay, or you're just deathly afraid of putting your penis in a vagina. That's the only two options.
It's probably the second. It's definitely not the first.
It's okay if it like we are very, very gay friendly here.
Yeah, Fatty's gay. We're cool with it.
That's cool.
Now,
No, being gay.
I'm
is
not
fine.
gay. Don't say that you're on speaker.
Why did you show your window? Why did you say I'm not gay? That you showed your window. Like what you said.
I don't
So,
know who's
like-
listening. I'm not fucking gay. Okay? Don't say that.
They don't
That-
like
that'll
gays
do.
at the Ramada
That'll-
Inn.
would that get your head cut off there, Fatty? Hey, homo,
What do you
I'm
mean?
talking to you. Would that get your would that get your head cut off if it got out there that you were gay?
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's
Sorry,
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Fatty is not gay. I like Fatty with a head. He's not gay.
Okay. Anyway, so Brendan, I don't give me no bullshit, right? There's you know why you haven't had a girlfriend yet. It's not that you're scared of commitment.
It is actually.
No,
It
it's
is.
not. Quit fucking lying to me.
This is-
Right.
Okay.
What's the point of lying to you? What's there to lie about?
I don't
What-
know.
what- okay,
but
let's-
you're continuing to fucking do it.
So
There-
so why do you think I'm not in a relationship then? Maybe there's an answer I haven't discovered in my life that you can
Okay.
teach me, Doug.
It's not based in religion, right? It's not your faith that's stopping you.
No,
Did you grow up in a very strict house?
not really. Somewhat strict, but not super strict.
Did your mother ever pleasure you with her mouth?
Is that common where you're from, Doug? Or is that
Yes.
what you asked?
Very common in the trailer park that he grew up in.
Yeah, I can see that, but,
Okay.
but not in mine. No.
So somebody in the comments says that maybe you're asexual. Are you not attracted to women?
No, definitely attracted to it. I mean, I've had fun with women, but I've just never been in relationships.
Just hand stuff.
Yeah, just dancing. I like dancing in nightclubs. It's just one of my things.
Huh?
So you dance and leave.
You don't know what dancing
So you get
is?
into the club, dance
No,
and leave.
no. Saying he alluded to that he had like fingered a girl or something. That's what he said. And all he meant is that he's danced with a girl.
Yeah, that's it. Just dancing.
Gay.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being gay, but
There's nothing wrong with being gay, but there is something wrong with being gay and lying about it.
You gotta turn off the speaker, okay?
You're
Yeah,
gonna get fatty
good luck with
killed.
your water weight, buddy.
Jeez.
Maybe she sees your face, that's why you're not getting a girlfriend, okay?
Oh, jeez. That was kind of harsh.
All that barley you're eating.
That's you, fatty.
Yeah, you're the one that eats barley. What are you talking about?
Okay, so
Jeez.
you have do you have anything in the way of helping me? You've already said you can't help me.
You don't need it. Just cut off the dead weight and just start a show, man. That's all you need to
What
do,
the
Doug.
Again, what the fuck?
Anthony, do you find it weird that Fatty is attacking his looks and he's probably the best looking guy here?
I'm pretty confident I'm the best looking guy here out of the four of us.
I mean, except for
Gay.
your fucking
Okay.
funny shaped
I'll take
arm.
this someplace.
Okay, I put my money on Fatty on the fight now. I didn't know that he had a gimp arm at the time that we had that conversation.
Oh yeah, definitely Fatty in any situation he'd beat my ass. There's no doubt about that.
Thank you. Certainly I can, but I won't.
Oh, you're a lover, not a fighter?
Fatty, you're a real killing machine.
Would they even let you leave the country to fight you? I don't even think so, right?
I can leave the country. Anytime I can. We are free people.
Or are
We can
you?
do whatever we want.
Hold on a second.
Whoa, whoa,
hold
whoa,
on,
whoa,
hold
whoa.
on, hold on. Fatty, you're sitting here telling me you are a free country and you can do whatever you want, except come out to your dad about being a homosexual.
We are a free country, dog.
Okay.
Wait, here's my question: How did you three even meet each other? Because if one guy's in Egypt and you guys are
Grindr.
probably not. Oh, Grindr. Nice. Is that international? Is it like an international filter?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not a host. I look like a host, like I fit in, but I'm not a host.
No, it's just me and Doug. We called Fatty and asked him to come on the show.
Yeah, but how did you where did you meet him? I guess Grindr or
No, he's a listener.
He's just a listener.
oh, he's a
Not
listener.
not just a listener. Sorry,
Just a
sorry,
listener.
Fatty. Just that makes it sound like you're not special, important at all.
I'm like any listener. I keep harassing Doug on his email, and when he don't answer, I harass him on Discord, and when he don't answer, I harass him on Twitter, and that's how I became a friend of the show.
So you're a stalker, basically. I love it.
Yeah, I said Doug.
It's pretty impressive.
All right. Do you have
Thank
any
you.
parting words, Brendan?
No, thanks for having me, guys. This is super fun, and obviously, no harm to you, Fatty. I was just joking, but yeah, not to the other two, but to you. Sorry.
Dead weight. Johnny Deadweight. I kind of like it.
So your YouTube channel is called Master Talk, right?
You got it, Master Talk in one word.
And what is your best performing video on there? And why haven't you been able to replicate it?
Yeah, I wish I could have replicated. I honestly got lucky with that one, but it's 3 public speaking tips, so people can check that out. It has like 400K views, so people can take a look at that.
Okay, were you monetized before that video came out, or did?
Thankfully, I was, but it still didn't make me that much money. But it's okay.
How much?
That specific video, total $2,000.
See, that's fucking worth it.
Yeah, but that's my biggest one. That's my biggest video. My average video makes me like $3.
Yeah, I know.
but I spend so much more money on the production, right? So it just goes into the production cost.
So, okay. So we want to podcast for a living. We want to speak for a living. What tips do you have? I don't want to sit through a video. I want you to tell me right now.
Dora, I'm not a specialist in that. What I would say is you have to sell something in the back end of the media. So like for me, yeah, coffee could, but it's low margin, right? You have to sell a shit ton of coffee.
No, we mark it up like you wouldn't fucking believe.
What is it, like $200 in this bag?
So what? Okay, what? Go ahead. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're all good. Whereas when you're selling something high margin like coaching, you only need 100 clients to do really well financially. So that's why I like service-based businesses. But you could do coffee too. You just got to sell a shit ton of coffee to do this full time.
So I've got to sell my body? Like, is that what you're saying?
Okay. Service based, yes.
Okay, so I got ordained.
What does that mean, by the way, guys? I'm not that good at English. I'm only good at communication, but not English.
Awesome.
It means that I can perform wedding ceremonies and circumcisions.
Cool. I'm just taking that at face value. I'm just assuming that is the correct definition.
When you're a minister of a church, you get ordained. That's like it means you can marry people, basically.
You're the minister of a church, Doug?
You're fucking right, I am, motherfucker.
Are you joking? What kind of minister are you? What in the world? Wow, that's amazing, man.
You want me to bless you or something?
No, man, I'm good.
So the whole point of it was we do a couple different shows, and we had an idea of doing confessions where listeners would come on and confess their sins or whatever. So is that Fatty making all that noise?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, fuck. All right.
I like how you're like, it wasn't me.
But anyway, so I went and got ordained, and since I got ordained, I've performed a wedding. But I think maybe that's the service that I can sell is doing weddings. Like, I only need to marry 100 people to quit working.
But what about me?
I thought Doug was just doing this solo.
Yeah, fuck you, Johnny Deadweight. You're on your own.
No, there's no solo. No. There's no solo. I'm the heart and soul of your wedding business.
Oh, is Johnny's wedding the one you ordained, Doug?
No, it was another buddy.
Gotcha. I mean, that could work, Doug, but because the service is unrelated to the show, it might not translate to sales. Whereas me, it's like when I create speaking content and I have a speaking service, they're both aligned. So it makes sense.
So I can advertise my ability to podcast from your house.
Okay. What can we do to get a cut of your income? That's what I want to know.
Sure, if you bring me business, you'll get a cut of the income. That's the only way.
You want a commission on coffee?
All right. Well, we appreciate you stopping by.
Of course. It was great to be on, guys.
I had a good time. I'd be more than happy to have you come on a regular episode.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is super fun. This is super fun, guys.
I was
expecting
positive
you...
that this was going to be a shit show.
Right.
And
I was
expecting
and it was in many ways.
Perfect. I was expecting you to be way more uptight.
A lot of people think that, yeah.
You are.
Like, why don't I have like a white bar below my name?
How would you shut up? How would you feel about being our new brown person?
I don't.
What in the world?
What's going on?
That was Fatty.
I'm pretty sure that was Fatty.
Is that the water weight going off or something? What's going on?
I think it was a fucking missile alarm or something at the Ramada Inn.
All right. Okay. Next question. You're not going to give me any of your money. I get it. What do we have to do to bring you over to be a regular listener of the show?
Listener of the show? Oh my god, there's so many other podcasts I already listen to. I don't
All right,
really
see you
listen to a lot of
later.
comedy podcasts.
All right, you know what?
Get Fatty's family to listen to your show.
You know what?
My dad doesn't speak English.
I
my
disinvite
brother
you
better.
from,
showed him
I
the
Even
toy.
disinvite
better.
you from being our new
Personally.
brown person.
It's okay. You guys found another brown guy, so there you go.
All right, man. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep. Have a good one.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Fatty.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm always glad to be on the show. I always love being part of it.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right. Bye, Fatty.
Bye.
Oh, shit. See ya. Oh, that was great.
So what do you want to do? You want to quit the episode and do some Dear Flabbies, or do you want to just continue talking and go through some of the stories we got?
Dear Flabbies.
I got to pull them.
Okay.
Let me see if I. We've got like 4 ready. If you want to do
Perfect.
them, you want to do a different stream or just do them here and have producer guy cut them out of here.
Let's do them here and have producer Greg cut them out. That way we don't have to worry about it. Or it's up to you. What do you think?
It would be easier for me to just do them here.
Let's do that.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, goldfish and Kentucky fried fuck. I have Tourette's and have a tick where I blurt out a word. The word changes over time and used to be the N-word. From listening to your show, it changed to Nastrix, which was great for me. I try and keep my condition away from my coworkers, but a few of them have heard me blurt out Nastrix and asked me what it meant. I told them it meant friend in Cree. Does this make me a bad person? No, of course not.
Okay. Do you believe that to be true?
What, that he's not a bad person?
That somebody's tick word changes?
I don't know anything about what is it? Tourette's. I don't know anything about Tourette's. Do they just have one? The only thing I know about Tourette's is, remember that video where that guy was mowing the lawn and swatting at the flies and the Tourette's guy videos?
Bob Saget?
No. Yes. Yes. That's literally the only thing I know about Tourette's.
The only thing you know about Tourette's is the guy that was faking having Tourette's and making videos.
Was it fake?
Yeah, it was fake.
Oh, well then I don't know
Bob
anything about
Saget.
I don't know anything about Tourette's. I didn't even know you could fake it. I didn't know that was possible. So
Okay.
so your trigger word can't change, or your tick word, whatever you
I
call
don't
it.
know. Tourette's. Changing.
It doesn't make sense to me that Tourette's exists, and it exists as a disease where you say bad words. How can that exist? Like, how does the disease know what's a bad word? Diseases don't speak English.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take both sides of it.
Okay.
Because what I've always thought, like up until I'm being recorded talking about it and it's gonna come back and haunt me, is your disease doesn't know that it's a bad word, but your brain knows words that you're not supposed to say.
Oh, so you are a bad person if you have Tourette's. Is that what you're telling me?
But I also don't know anything about Tourette's. Other than Bob Saget.
That's all I know too. I mean, do you think that this guy even has Tourette's?
No, I would
Oh, you
assume
think
that
he's
it's bullshit.
lying?
Yeah.
Oh. don't ask questions that are lies. Jeez.
That's why you're a bad person, because you
Yeah.
lied in your question.
Yes. This is like real help only.
Hope that helped. Guess it's my turn. Dear Flabby, in the past few months, my living situation has drastically changed. All of my family is pretty much gone. My friends are gone. Uni sucks. I have thought about shooting myself, but suicide is fucking stupid. In Doug's words from Suicide Solution, it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I'm too pussy to kill myself, but I know it'll be a while until I'm back to how I used to be. A little while back, both of you mentioned that you think you are missing the part of your brain that makes you happy. Well, that's how I'm feeling. Everyone around me is loving their lives, and I feel like the little kid on Christmas looking in the window of a home to see a happy family. I can't kill myself. And can we just talk about Tourette's or something like this? I can't kill myself, and I feel like my current situation, one of which I can't really change, is too much to handle. What do I do? How the fuck am I supposed to know, dude? You
Jesus Christ. That's heavy, man.
It'll get better.
Jeez. Did you think maybe you're trans?
If so, you know what to do. You can figure it out from here. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Did in anywhere in all of them words did he say how old he was?
No. He said university, so I'm assuming college age, 19,
I mean,
20
Rodney
years old.
Dangerfield went to college when he was like 60.
I guess you're right. If that's what we're going on, I guess you're right.
Okay, so take him at face value that
Yep.
he wants to die, but he's too much of a pussy.
Right.
All right, so
Well, that's not necessarily what he said, but okay.
that's what I heard.
I know.
What did he
That's
say?
not- he said he didn't say he wanted to die.
I want to kill myself.
What? No, but that's not what he meant.
What did he mean? I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese, but I don't have the money.
Suicide is fucking stupid. Permanent solution, temporary problem. He gets it. He doesn't want to kill himself. And when you talk like that, you don't want to kill yourself.
Now you're trying to push him into it.
No, am I? I'm not. I'm telling you, he doesn't want to. You don't want to, so don't fucking do it.
Okay, whatever. Okay. What I was going to say is when you hear something like that, you're pretty much obligated to say, "Don't do it, man. It's not worth it. Like it'll
Right.
get better."
Right.
Like it's not going to get better. This is it. Like, I mean, look at us. Like you are living the American dream. The only thing you are missing is a white picket fence, right?
Right.
And you think about shooting yourself in the fucking face.
Do you want? Okay. The secret is that the American dream kind of sucks.
So, okay. Do you think that it's just that there is too much emphasis on possessions,
Yes.
which is the American dream?
Yes. The American dream is, if you really think about it, it's whoever has the most money at the end of their life wins the game. And that's fucking retarded.
I think you oversimplified it, because I don't think I've ever heard the American dream referenced as whoever has the most money when you die. I think I've heard it referenced as a house with 2.5 kids, 9-to-5 job, mowing your lawn on the weekends, banging your neighbor when your wife's whatever it is. Anyway.
That sounds so much better than what I said.
But all of those things, like to break that down, then the American dream is get a job that you don't like going to so you
Yep.
can pay your mortgage in the house that your family's too big for now.
Yep. So I see it all the time. I see it every single day. Like these people that they work as much as they can because I mean, I guess I don't know why, but I mean, it seems like I can't turn down overtime. You can. I do it every day. You can turn down overtime. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like they look at it like if they turn down overtime, they're giving away free money. That's literally how they look at it, when they couldn't be farther from the truth. You're not giving away free money. You're trading your life.
Yeah, and Okay. We're sidetracking a little bit from the suicide guy.
I agree.
Okay.
You can
But-
tell where my head's at.
I think what I'm trying to get at is if this guy is young, so let's put him at 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
It seems like life is shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to school for something you probably don't want to do. You were probably forced into it or at least pushed into it.
Yeah.
It sounds like he came from a broken home. His mom was probably a whore. Just my whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you can relate to that.
Yeah. Right.
But I guess what I would tell him is like, give it another 6 months, then do it.
Oh no. So I think that there is a group of people, and I think the number of those people is growing. Like they just like kind of exist on the margins because there's a whole bunch of people who are completely content with getting a high paying job that is worthless and nothing. And as long as it's easy, that's all they care about. Easy and make a lot of money. There's a whole group of people that want that. But then there's another group of people that exist outside of that want more. Right. And that's where this guy seems to be. Maybe you just want more. I don't have an answer. I'm just.
No, everybody wants that was a dumb thing.
No, it's not.
Everybody wants that is a very dumb statement.
No,
Everybody. Everybody
you-
wants a high paying job that's easy.
No, that's not
Yes.
what I want at all.
Yes, it is.
No, I have that. That's not what I want at all.
No, I thought you meant like real high paying, like Kid Rock money.
So
So
I
you
make-
could just shoot beer cans.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't have an argument against that. I want to shoot beer cans. I can't even afford the bullets to shoot the beer cans. I think people just are content with like my job pays me a lot. It's not that hard. Everything's fine. And like they literally don't think about it past that point. And I don't know why. I don't know why I can't do that. If I could just give up and just be like, yeah, I make so much money. This is fucking great. My life would be better instantly.
Okay, yeah, now I understand what you're saying. You sometimes I have a hard time following your nonsense, right? And it's but it's the way you communicate it. Like we should find a brown guy that can help you communicate your thoughts better.
We really should.
But I agree with what you're saying now that because I'm at that point in my life I'm at that point in my life now where the money that I make isn't nearly as important as the amount of time that I get to spend doing what I want to do.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
So being on the road all the time selling meat,
Sucks.
I have no time to even turn on a table saw. Like zero.
Right.
That sucks. You know how hard it is to sell cutting boards and you can't cut them? Yeah, any fucking clue?
So, and it's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's ironic. You got enough money to buy like all the table saws you need. You can fill your whole garage with table saws, but you can't ever turn them on.
It's like rain on your wedding day.
Right. Right. Hope that helps.
Yeah, anyway, dude, okay. I feel compelled to tell him not to kill himself.
Well, yeah, you should. And you shouldn't kill yourself.
No, but why? Like, why do you feel compelled? Like, okay, unless he's a patron, why do we honestly? I'm being serious.
Uh-huh.
I guess we would lose the ad money too, like just on regular.
God, you're like rubbing two nickels together. Jesus.
But okay, let's assume that we didn't have a Patreon
Uh-huh.
and we didn't have ads on our regular feed, right? So there's if a listener dies or whatever, why do you feel compelled to tell somebody that you don't know? You have no idea what he's going through. How do you know that it wouldn't just be a sweet, sweet release?
Because I don't think that's ever the case. I'm serious. I don't think
I'm not saying I do. I'm just wondering, why do people feel okay? So what if he had cancer and he's just constantly in pain and pissing his pants in bed. That's all he does is piss his pants and in pain.
That's funny.
Then if he was to say, I want to die, you'd be like, yeah, I get it, dude. I'll help.
No, I wouldn't help. I would tell him life is worth living or something. It'll get better. I just pissed myself again. Don't worry, dude. It'll get better. Look at it this way. At least you're not shitting yourself yet. No, the doctors can always put a catheter up there. You're fine.
No, I'm trying to have a serious conversation because the initial thought when I read that message was take the straight angle and it's, dude, it's going to get better. Don't kill yourself. All that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know why there's that compulsion. Why is there a human compulsion to tell somebody you don't know? Like if he could have already killed himself. This message has been on here for 8 months, I think, is how long it's been since we've done a Dear Flabby.
At least.
He could be like gone, like just the morning's over from his family, everything. And we're sitting here like, don't do it, man.
What? But it's human nature.
And I'm asking why.
Why is it human nature to not want to? You're looking at it like you're separate from him. You're not. Your inclination as a human is to survive. And when other people talk about killing themselves, you can't. Your brain automatically thinks, well, killing a human, that's bad. Killing yourself is bad.
Not true.
Oh.
I don't want to be responsible for whatever liability comes with making a joke and then him killing himself and referencing that joke in a suicide letter.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
So
as long as it's your joke.
That's why I don't want him to kill. Don't kill yourself. But if you do, don't mention us. How's that?
He said, turns out he was Jewish the whole time. As if you can put that in there.
That's what you call a callback.
Right. Dear Flabby and the Fat One, is it weird to turn the shower on while you poop? I don't take a shower after. I just like the sound of water and the steam. It's kind of like taking a sauna. And no, I'm not jerking off. I've heard of people, it is weird, but I've heard of a lot of people doing that, and I don't understand it. Just read a magazine. Look at your phone. What do you need the shower for? It's weird. What do you need the noise from the shower for to poop? Unless you're like, trying to hide it. I mean.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah, you're just wasting water. Don't you know that Egyptians and Sri Lankans don't have water or something? It's just fucking, you're just wasting water.
Hey, you fat fuck meatballs. Why don't you get your fat asses back on your gaming chairs and do more Dear fucking Flabbies? All right.
Okay. Hope that helped.
So the intention is to do more Dear Flabbies.
Yep.
And monetize them.
Right.
We just don't have the time to do more Dear Flabbies. And the last time you know what? I'll check. We ain't doing nothing. The last time I checked, they were drying up. We only had
7,000.
It's been a bit since I went on and checked. We'll see if we have any. Oh boy.
So we got to do some Dear Flabbies.
4,313.
Holy fuck. How's that even possible? Can we answer them all right now? Yeah, you're gay.
Fuck. That's overwhelming. I'm shutting this. I don't want to look at this anymore. We'll get back to the Dear Flabbies as soon as time permits.
Yes.
Time and weather.
Yeah. Weather permitting.
All right. One more.
All right. Go ahead.
No, I just read the last one.
Let's read it together. Dear Flabby, I need your help. I'm currently locked out of my own apartment and the cops are on their way. This all started with an argument I had with my girlfriend. I was making a smoothie for my girl and I after we worked out. I don't use utensils like a spoon when making them, so I squeezed out the yogurt from the container. This gets half of it out, So I just used my finger to scrape out the other half. Even though I washed my hands before this, my girl was upset that I did it like that. She said it was nasty. What the fuck is this from the freaky hoe who had my cum glob in her mouth, and then she asked her female friends swabbed it between their mouths several times before it went back into my girl's mouth. She then performed cunnilingus on the female friend, spitting my cum out on her vagina. Jesus Christ, dude. And then she said me doing this to get out the remaining yogurt is nasty. I told her she was out of her freaking mind, and I brought up what I just told you. She started throwing dishes at me, and now I'm locked out of my own apartment. Pretty sure all my shit is getting destroyed. My question is, do you think the yogurt will still be good whenever I get back inside? Let's just say in 2 hours, I will be able to get back inside. It's rainy and 40 degrees outside. The temperature inside is about 58 degrees. The smoothie is important for post-workout recovery.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, and that's why we don't do Dear Flabbies anymore.
So let's answer this timely question from 8 months ago or whatever. Yeah, your smoothie should be fine.
Okay, so I have to assume that everything about that question was bullshit, right? But for the sake of trying to fill another 4 or 5 minutes, let's pretend that everything that in that story happened.
Yeah.
So my advice would be to this person is never, ever reference anything that the woman does in the bedroom in an argument or in defense of something that you've done.
Yeah,
ever.
That's fucking retarded, especially if you enjoyed it. It's never going to happen again, stupid. She's just going to be, thinking that you're going to throw it back in her face when you stick your finger in her yogurt, you dumb fuck.
Right.
Plus, it's kind of gross to use your finger to get yogurt out of a container. That's gross.
Yeah, there is, and I'm being sincere when I say this. Like, this is one of my things. There is nothing wrong with coming in a girl's mouth and her spitting it into another girl's mouth, and then that girl spitting it back into your girl's mouth, and then your girl putting her mouth on that girl's pussy and spitting your cum on her pussy.
Yeah, that's not even in the realm of wrong. Everything about that is right.
Right. But sticking your finger in somebody's yogurt is fucking gross.
Yeah, it's gross as fuck, dude.
And if anybody out there ever sticks their finger in my yogurt, I'm throwing dishes at them.
And especially if you bring up you coming in my mouth, you fucking asshole. You dickhead. You're the gross one and you're bringing up old shit.
Think about that. Like, okay, so me and you share an apartment, right? And you asked me to make you a post-workout smoothie.
Right.
So I grabbed the yogurt out of the fridge and I started scooping it out with my fingers, like scraping it in the side of the cup with my fingers.
Yeah, I could watch you wash your hands and then do that, and I'm still grossed out.
And you say, hey, could you use a spoon? Well, I fucking came in your mouth last night. What are you worried about?
Such a shitty thing to say.
You were lapping my cum out of your ass or something.
Dumb fuck. Do gross shit and then blame somebody else.
All right. Bye.